So, aside from doing a few guild jobs on the side, getting some more money and some good stuff, and of course, hunting down wanted monsters, there's also a chance that you might come across some sealed ruins in one country or two along the way. So, for this video, we're going to be taking a bit of a look at the ruins from Greyshinne that we had passed up previously. And so now you'll finally get to see what all is in store there. Main important thing being the power units, but you'll see as you go along. Right, okay, so let's go ahead and get started by going from Pesos, where we started off at, to these sealed ruins. Also, take note, in order to enter these ruins, you have to have at least found all the power units, or I guess in this case just one power unit, from Yegos Isle, which you had to anyway, according to the story. So, dead given. And that's going to be the same deal for later sealed ruins. Unless you have the right parts from other ruins beforehand, you won't be able to get in. So let's get our party set up. We're going to take Elk, Gruga. I'm going to let Diekbeck tag along this time as well, and of course we've got Ark and Shu. And we'll start things off with a couple of ghosts, and I guess some bandits or robbers or whichever. Yeah, and the enemies here will be starting off at around level 40. Now, the thing to keep in mind about each of these sealed ruins that you explore, with each level you descend, the monsters' levels go up by 1, and it keeps doing so even as you go along through later ruins. Such as, like if you was going to the ones in Alatos, they would still be going up in their 40s, close to 50s, just to point that out. But we'll cover Alatos when we get to that point. For right now, we're focusing on Greyshinne. So let's see about getting some of these guys taken care of. Good reason to have Gruga, since he has the light elemental within him that can kill undead monsters without having to deal with the 1 hit point left mess and whatever. So, I will admit that Diekbeck may not be quite up to his full potential. I know I haven't used him in a while, but if you get him enough power units, he's bound to become pretty badass. He'll get some pretty good stuff. But still, now that I think about it, maybe it wasn't really the best idea to have him along. I thought he could handle himself, probably as long as he doesn't get too overwhelmed, like it seems like he's starting to get already, but that's why we got Elk and Ark to back him up. As always, you want to keep at least a good healer with you when you're going through these ruins, because a lot of these consist of usually about 6-7 floors, sometimes more. I mean, sure, you may have a healing spot to come across now and then, but still, can't be too careful. Damn! I don't remember these guys being that tough. At least not for someone like Diekbeck. Oh well. As always, we're trying to keep an eye out for any treasure that we happen to spot. Let's see. Elk. We'll try a bit of retaliation and see how that works out. They got a magic level up, that's cool. I'd better use a or tornado works. That'll cause a bit of damage there. Oh, nice. Yeah. I'm always tempted to take one of those power units off just so I can get some better spells, because that one is just, it's not worth the attack +1. I'd rather have something more like, oh, I don't know, maybe a bit of a thunderstorm. I'll sacrifice 1 strength for good spells any day. And here comes the charge ability. Oh boy. Also, keep in mind that usually each sealed ruins only consists of about mostly 2 monsters. The same 2 monsters you'll fight on every floor. I don't know if there's sometimes exception to a 3rd monster, but it's usually only 2. So with that in mind, I won't show every single battle. So expect me to cut away at points whenever another battle happens to come along. Okay, we find a blood bomb. Okay, doesn't seem to be very much. But there's much better stuff through here. There's some good stuff that that's worth holding on to for, say, for combining combination recipes. But we'll see as we go along. So that one was a blood bomb. What was in that treasure chest up there? Ooh, a garland. A club for... well, it could be for Shantae. It could be for Gruga, or whoever that can wield clubs. It's not a bad weapon. Yeah, I used a fruit on Diekbeck. He needed some health up. And we descend down to basement 1 of the ruins, and we get more ghosts and more robbers. So yeah, we'll probably skip on ahead a little bit of ways. Let's clear these guys real quick. There we go. Now let's move along. Next treasure we find here is a cure-all. That's always good to have. Okay, descending to the next level, we have more ghosts and more knights. Pretty much the same formula here. Let's see. I'll also post for each floor, I'll probably put an annotation in this video of what treasures are on each floor, just so you'll know. Because there are some treasures I do end up picking up in while the battle goes on, and I may not have recorded it. So you won't be kept out of the loop. So here's a skull mask for if we had a ghost monster on our team, which we currently don't. It's got pretty decent stats, so I'm kind of willing to hold on to it in case we do happen to come along with a ghost that we can have these capture. When, I can't really say for sure. Let's see, basement 4. Oh, first one without monsters. But we do happen to pick up Power Unit 6. Next upgrade for Diekbeck. So let's go ahead and put that sucker on. That's bound to give some stats up. A little bit. Up in strength and defense. That's awesome. Let's get rid of that 0 one too. Put that. Oh yes. Oh yes. Big change there. 5 and 6. That's what he needs to have right there. This might help him a little bit. We're running out of space though. We got a lot of junk we had picked up from those past couple of battles. I don't really need the green memory grass that much. Don't usually have that kind of dizziness trouble. We got 2 more boxes, which one contains a magic apple, cool, and a magic sprig, which increases our max MP, which I'm gonna throw at, let's see, might give it to Ark. Give him an increase in magic. He needs to have higher MP than 99. He needs to go up more. And our healing spot. Nice. Also to note, another good thing. Each time you clear out a room of monsters, they stay gone until you leave the dungeon. They don't come back. So it's easy enough to make your way back up once you're done. So let's get these guys cleared out. Alright then. Now let's see what treasures have been left behind. After, of course, we heal up a character a bit. We get an elven cloak, okay, a borak knife, and an earth charm. That's actually not a bad accessory to have. I might end up putting that on somebody. Probably not on Ark. I kind of like him having the Brave Crest and the Ancient Ring still. Let's see. Elven Cloak. Might give it to... maybe to Elk later. But for now, I'll replace the Revenge Bandana with the Earth Charm. He's got enough counterattack in him. He doesn't really have to have the Revenge Bandana. And you know what? Screw it. Elk gets the Elven Cloak too. He can get some level ups on that. Let's see. Okay. Do we need to get rid of the shoulder guard? No, not really. Okay. I think we're all set. Moving onward, down to the next floor. Basement 6. We have more... same process. Right, okay. Let's move on further down, and we are full on items again. Jeez. I really need to get rid of some of this junk. Some of these weapons, I don't know why I'm still carrying them. I keep thinking I might need them for, like, combinations and stuff, but I'm probably not even going to use it for that, but... we'll see. Well, the enemies are getting a little bit tougher, but not too much for we can't handle. Right, let's see. What's in this next treasure box here? I think we've made some room here. Inside lies a water staff. Perhaps it could be something that could Gruka use that? No, he's got a choice between the club or he's got that garland. Nah, I think he's better off with the axes. What about Gogin then? He could definitely use staffs. That might be. Ooh, that's a lot to get rid of for attack, though, so might wait for now. Maybe give it some... maybe upgrade this water staff a bit. And we're down to basement 8. We're almost done. It's the last power unit, so let's clear this area out real quick. Some more living armor. Oh, that's what they're called, living armor and ghosts. Let's do this! Alright, well that pretty much takes care of all the monsters in these sealed ruins, so let's, well first let's get rid of, drop something, or use something, let's see. Let's drop the atrophy ball. I'm never going to use it, I don't know why I still had one. So let's take the last power unit 7, and get that sucker equipped on Diekbeck. Okay. Doesn't increase anything from, let's see, we'll keep 6 on. Let's replace the 5 then. Up the defense and magic a bit more. And yeah, he's doing... let's check his status now. Let's see what he's got. Cold Breath and Blizzard. Not bad. Followed by Easy Shoot and Jump Low. That's something to go with for now. Kind of wish we find one that gives us a healing power. That would really help. So with that, that will do for now on these ruins. Next video I do will be, or actually later video we will do of the ruins will be of the Alatos ruins. So until then, I am signing out for now. Take care, everybody.